Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and in this video I'm going to give you a complete review of the Samsung Gear 2, which is their latest smartwatch launched at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain. I have been using this watch for around 1.5 weeks now, and I'll give you a comprehensive review of what all it offers and how useful it is in our day-to-day life. I'll talk about the box contents, I'll talk about the features, battery life, performance, and what all you can do with your Samsung Gear 2 smartwatch. Let's get started. Starting with the box content, the box looks somewhat similar to what we see on the Samsung Galaxy S5, the similar kind of soya ink box, and you get a charging dock with the smartwatch and it attaches to the rear of the watch. What you need to do is just attach this plate here, and this dock is fairly easy to use and attaches to the back of the smartwatch, and you have a wall charger which is bundled, and you can use any standard micro USB charger for charging this port. You don't need to carry multiple chargers, so if you have your phone charger, you can use the phone charger to charge the smartwatch as well. You get some warranty manuals, this charging docking station, smartwatch, as well as the charger. Let me first give you a hardware tour of the watch, and then we'll talk about the features and what all it offers. So on front you have a 1.6-inch display. This is an AMOLED display. The colors come out to be really live and it consumes a very little amount of power. It looks very premium. The quality of material used here is very high. The one we have here is in gold brown color and looks very nice. On the bezel you have this button, which is the only button on the watch, and on top you have a camera sensor, and also you have an infrared blaster to control your television, home theater and other devices. This is a 2 megapixel camera and it can take pictures as well as record videos. On the rear of the watch you have Samsung branding, and there is a heart rate monitor which actually senses your heartbeat or pulse rate. And these are the connectors for the docking station. The strap of the watch is high quality rubber, and these are interchangeable straps. To remove these straps, all you need to do is just move this pin a bit towards the downward side and you can take this out. Since these are user removable, you can purchase extra straps and change them for the colors or styles that you want. They are very easy to use and very easy to replace on your Samsung Gear smartwatch. Let me put it back. So to put back is also very simple. You just place it here, pull this pin a bit down, place the pin and align it with the hole, and you will hear a click sound when it secures the place properly. Similarly for the other side. To adjust the length of the strap, it is also very easy. There is a side of the strap which has some pinholes, and there is a pin which is in the clip, so you can just take this out and move it further or backward depending on where you want to fit it. So I have fitted according to my wrist size in the 5th hole, and it becomes very easy to wear just like this. And you hear a click sound when it secures properly. One very cool feature about the Samsung Gear 2 smartwatch is that the display is off by default to save power, or when you need to check the time or notifications on your watch, you just twist it like this and it makes the display turn on. After this, you can access the smartwatch, you can have a quick glance at the time, you can select from a lot of watch faces. I personally like the analog faces, so I have set this analog face, and you can select what all information you want to see. You can pair it with your Samsung Galaxy phones using the Gear Manager app, which is available on the Samsung App Store. After you have downloaded the app, you can select the watch faces from the Home Style Manager, watch faces which allow you to see the pedometer, settings, etc. on the screen. You can also select the one which shows you the weather. So if you want weather information more often, you can use it like this. And you can select all the watches right from your fingertips on your Samsung Gear 2. You can do the same using the settings on here too. I personally like this watch face a lot, which is why I keep this analog watch face. You can also change the wallpapers on your Gear 2. Just by clicking here, you just hit done and your wallpaper changes on the fly. It is very easy and convenient to use. I personally like blue or purple ones, which make it look really cool and classy. Let me also walk you around the interface a little. So going close to the watch, you will see you can swipe it to access the other screens, and you can also rearrange the icons using the Gear Manager on your Samsung Galaxy device. To go back from any menu, you can just swipe from top and it goes back to the previous menu. For example, if I am in app and schedule, I can go back just by swiping here. It takes me one step back. There are some very interesting features it offers. Let me start from the beginning. So this is the app drawer button which is here. These are some inbuilt apps you can install or remove some apps using the Gear Manager. The Gear 2 runs on the Tizen platform. It is not Android, so you cannot install apps from the Play Store. You have to use Gear Manager to alter any apps that you have here. It gives you access to camera, contacts, controls, dialer. Yes, you can dial a number, email, exercise, find my device, gallery, heart rate monitor, call logs, media controller, messages, music player, notifications, speedometer, S-Voice, which can control the phone using the voice commands. There is schedule, settings, sleep tracking, stopwatch, timer, voice memo, watch on remote, which is used for universal remote control, and you get the weather information on your Galaxy Gear 2. You can add or remove more apps using the Gear Manager and it comes in very handy. Some of the important ones include notifications, where you can access the notifications from your phone using the gear. Say a message comes in on your phone, you can actually see the message as well as reply from here. So if you want to reply, you can just hit the reply button and you have some canned messages already which says yes, okay, I'll call you later, etc. So it is very easy to even reply to the messages. If you have an incoming call on your phone, this will ring on your watch as well and you can accept the calls right from here. Let me quickly give you a demo. So there is a call on my watch. In fact, it is coming on my phone and I can accept the call right from here. And I can talk to the other person just by saying hello, how are you? There is a speaker which is inbuilt and there is a microphone which is again inbuilt into this watch. The speaker is located on this side, so this slot that you see is actually the speaker grill, and on the other side you have the microphone hole. Going back to the features of the Samsung Gear 2 smartwatch, you get camera which is a 2 megapixel camera and can take some good pictures. It may not be very high resolution or high quality, but these pictures are decent. You can click in a jiffy and it does not take a lot of time. You can also switch it to video mode very easily just by going back to the camera and clicking on this camera icon which is on the top. So once you click it, it converts into video mode. Let me come closer to the screen to show you. So now it is in still mode and now it is in video mode. You can see all these camera options by clicking on this menu icon which is here. You can control the video size, video location, etc. And when you are in picture mode, you can select the focus mode, picture size, etc. So the camera works out to be pretty cool, and whenever you click a picture, the picture is automatically transferred to your phone as well. So the shot which I just clicked has already been transferred and it says camera received. When I click on it, it directly takes me to the folder where the picture is received, and this is the picture which I clicked just now. As you can see, the quality of the picture is still decent. It's not bad by any standard. Moving on, we have settings in which we can control the clock, wallpapers, notifications, sounds, display, Bluetooth. There is also double press of this button. I have set it to show speedometer, so you can set your own shortcut. On single click, it generally takes you to a watch face. When you double click, it takes you to your favorite application. In this case, it is a speedometer which is counting my steps or the steps that I am taking. This is very nifty feature. Say you are using a particular feature a lot, you can set the double press to launch that particular application or feature. There is also profile. You can reset device and you can check the gear info, in which you can check the software version, etc. The software updates are done through the Gear Manager application which is on your phone only. Let's move a bit further out of the setting menu, and we have the controls in which we can select the volume levels as well as the display brightness on the Gear device using these control settings. Moving on, we have the watch on remote which can be used for controlling television, set-top boxes, etc. It works as my universal remote, so when I'm in my room, I do not need to hunt for remotes. I can actually use my Samsung Gear 2 as my universal remote control. Going back, you have S-Voice which takes your voice command. There is music player which is inbuilt for this phone, in which I can actually launch a player. I can select the tracks which I want to hear. and I can play them directly. Here the music plays through the speaker which is on the Gear 2. Going back, you get voice memo in which you can take voice notes very quickly on the Gear 2 itself. You have pedometer which counts your steps, tells the distance that you have covered, shows the calories that you have burned. It also has some exercise schedules which shows cycling and some other kind of exercises like running, etc. You can select between what sort of exercise you want to do, and you can also see the history in which it tells you what all exercises you have done on what date. You get running, walking, cycling, hiking, etc. in the exercise menu. We go back and there is a heart rate monitor which is pretty nifty. I'll just hit heart rate. It shows me my last reading. When I hit start, it starts reading my heart rate using the sensor which is provided at the back of the watch. As you can see, this green light is on. This is actually the sensor which is sensing my pulse rate right now. And it shows me my heart rate which is 72 BPM, means that I'm healthy. Let's go back, and there is a sleep tracker. You should turn it on while you are sleeping, and the gear is on your wrist and it tracks how well you sleep and also shows you for how much time you slept. It shows me 7.25 hours and motionless for 86% of the time, so it shows you how sound you sleep. You can check all the notifications in the notification panel, and you can select what all notifications you want to see on your gear. For that, I'll take you to the Gear Manager and show you how it works. In Gear Manager, you have notification section in which you can control what all applications will show notifications. For example, incoming call, alarms, messages. You can also get general notifications, and there are general notifications in which you can access any notifications on your Gear 2, for example, Gmail notifications, etc. on your Gear 2. So if there is a WhatsApp or a Gmail message, it will directly show up on your Gear 2, and you can check a preview right from here. All you need to do is just go into notification. For example, if I have a Gmail message, I can go in and also read the text of the same from the Gear 2 itself. If I want to see the same on my device, I can just hit open app on device and it directly takes me to the same view without hunting for it. After notifications, we have call logs which shows us who has called at what time. This is just like the call logs that we have on our phone. And apart from that, we have a dialer which also lets us make phone calls. Let me give you a demo of the same. So this actually dials through my phone, but the speaker is being used on my watch itself. I can accept calls as well as make calls using the Samsung Gear 2. Apart from dialer, I can also access contacts on my phone, which shows me my saved contacts, and I can directly jump to certain contacts and make an outgoing call just by hitting that contact and making a call directly from my phone. After using the Gear 2 for around 1 week, I find it very useful when it comes to a pedometer or an exercise device. I can track my fitness, I can take some quick pictures, and I can keep a track of what is happening on my phone. I just got a notification that I have some emails which are unread, and you can see it shows you the number of notifications. I just hit here and shows me what's new, and I go to Gmail. So it's very nifty when it comes to using the Gear 2 as just another device which lets you connect with your online world. Gear 2 may be a bit expensive, but the kind of features and the lifestyle statement it offers with the build, fit and finish that is on the Gear 2, it makes it a really worth device. The Samsung Gear 2 does not feel very unnatural on the wrist. It is just like another watch, and we have seen watches which are analog watches which are much bulkier and bigger than this. It is very comfortable and very easy to carry on your wrist all day long. This is all we have on a detailed review of the Samsung Gear 2. We hope you like this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.